and without wanting remotely to talk money, do you have to pay him, or does he do it because out of a labour of love that he's just interested in things? And
to be honest, I don't know. The financial transactions were not a part of. I wasn't consulted.
Right. Well, let's keep it that way.
Thank goodness.
Yes.
I'm avoiding any conversation like that.
I just wondered, it's intriguing. European Splendour is the EP, and that's John Foxx and Jori Hulkkonen. And hot on the heels of that, there is a new record, which is John Foxx and the Bellbury Circle.
Yes.
And that's Empty Avenue. So let's have a listen to that, and then you can tell us what you've been up to here.
Okay.
Empty Avenues, John Foxx and the Bellbury Circle. We'll play that for Laura Buckley, who is enjoying hearing John, and Neil, and Dr. David Buckley listening in Munich. Peter in Dublin, who is inspired by John's records, who's making a synth-based pop album using only software versions of synths that were available in 1980 because he can't afford the real thing. And Emma Goldman says, can you tell John Foxx that as an 8-year-old I passed off Hiroshima Mon Amour as my own poem to Mrs. Bates in English?
Wonderful.
This is the new thing, John Foxx and the Bellbury Circle. I googled Bellbury Circle. I thought it might be a stone circle or something paganistic, but it's not.
No, it's a collective polytechnic of music.
Yeah.
Notional polytechnic of music, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
Isn't it? I really like what they do. I like the idea of it. Again, it's this sort of slightly haunted, eerie side of music. It's a bit sort of, it's like an annex to, it's another annex of Doctor Who or something, a sort of lost version of the BBC.
Right, yeah. We sometimes feel we're in that already.
Labyrinth generator.
Yeah. So, MT, I mean, this is for part of this Ghost Box series, which are rather lovely things, and so the artwork and everything. It's kind of the bespoke approach to music, isn't it?
It is exactly. It's exactly that. It's less Burton's. It's more German Street or something like that.
Yeah, but affordable.
But affordable.
It seems to me that, there was almost, you were in Ultravox and then you left and then you were a solo artist, and it seems to me you're in rather a wonderful period, and perhaps we live in times where it's easier to do this, where instead of this thing, are you in a band, are you a solo artist, you just kind of got this rather wonderful nomadic collaborative existence. We've already talked to you about the maths and the stuff with Yuri and Serafina Steer and all, all these, you just kind of hop from one to the other and, sort of like Dracula, blood-sucking on all these young talents.
Yeah. Oh God, I hope not. You're exactly right. It is technology, and it's a different era, isn't it? And you do what's appropriate to the times. And these times are all about collaboration. It's easy. You can actually work with people 1,000 miles away if you want to.
Yeah.
Or you can step into a studio with someone locally. It's and it's all good. It gives you different angles, and it gives you lots of cultures, if you like, colliding together and having a lot of fun. It's basically fun. I mean, if you take the fun out of it, there's no point. So,
that's like fun. The David Lynch thing, isn't it? I mean, you can kind of email him the track, and it's not like a collaboration where you sit in this room together. You think, I wonder what we're going to get back. It's a sort of life of wonderful surprises, and presumably the occasional mild disappointment, but it's all sortable, isn't it?
Oh, it is. Yeah, you can change it. You just get on the phone or email or whatever and say, look, that bit's crap. Can we do something about it?
Yeah.
So
and it can next morning it's in your inbox.
There it is. Bing,
it's great. Yeah.
It's a wonderful way of working. I actually like the whole thing. I like both sides of it. The intimate in the studio stuff and the distant thing as well.
Yeah. Empty Avenue's John Foxx, the Belbridge Circle. That's out on September the 6th, and you can get that as a CD or a download or a 10-inch EP, I think. And all lovingly put together. So what are you up to? What about live stuff then?
Oh, we're planning some things, but only vaguely. London-based stuff at the moment, but I can't really talk about it, to be honest, because it might not happen, and then everybody gets fed up with me. So I won't say anything about it. We are planning to do some live things. They'll take another form, and Benj will be involved with it. Yeah, and the others, Hannah, who's got Hannah Peel's got the most powerful electric violin you've ever heard now. It's been boosted. Okay. And it's rocket powered. It's fantastic. Takes you to other galaxies. It's a marvellous instrument.
Great. Well, look, it's good to catch up with you and to hear the new stuff. And we'll finish off. We'll play Johnny Remember Me. I think you've already explained exactly why why this sort of means so much to you. This kind of. I think this is Joe Meek's first number one.
Yes, it was, and it was one of the first records I heard from him. I didn't know it was him he who was responsible for all this stuff, but he is ghostly, eerie, haunted records to a T. He's the captain of the ship as far as that's concerned. And this is the first one of the fleet.
And do you know the backing group on this is called the Outlaws? Who may definitely, I think Chaz and Dave may well be on this in the backing group, and maybe even Richie Blackmore.
Richie Blackmore was the guitarist, I think, on this one. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, great talking to you as always, John. All right, take care.
Thanks, Mark. All the best.
Bye bye.
When the mists are rising and the rain is falling and the wind is blowing cold across the moor, I hear the voice of my darling, the girl I love and lost a year ago. Well, it's hard to believe I know, but I hear her singing in the sign of the wind, blowing in the treetops, way above me. Yes, I'll always remember till the day I die. I'll hear her cry, Johnny, remember me. Well, someday I guess I'll find myself another little girl to take the place of my true love. But as long as I live, I know I'll hear her singing in the sign of the wind, blowing in the treetops, way above me. Yes, I'll always remember till the day I die. I'll hear her cry, Johnny, remember me.
They're still knocking around, John Layton. He's late 70s now, based in Frinton-on-Sea, I think. Still performs occasionally. That's John Layton. John, remember me from 1961, a show and tell from John Foxx.